Guys, make sure you watch this video to the end, because through this video, I will show you how all of these Dawah bros are exactly the same. They're a bunch of absolutely stupid, insecure, low awareness, self-righteous, narcissistic, malicious, vindictive bullies. So this Hafid al-Mehdi guy, who thinks he's some sort of a scholar, made a video about me reacting to another video. So I returned the favor and I did one about him. Since then, I have gotten into his head and he has been harassing me, literally harassing me for 2 whole days, trying to get into a debate with me. I said no to him and I explained to him why. And I simply don't believe in debating stupid people. Furthermore, I don't believe debates are beneficial anyways. So today he started talking to me again. And I just want to share the conversation with you, and I want to show you how these people's minds actually work. So today he messaged me saying, 3 videos and a YouTube video, yet you can't join my live to discuss your fusuk. I answered, relax brother. It's one reaction video, just like you did, and the clips are from that video. So I made a YouTube video about 15 minutes long, and I clipped a couple of shorts from it, and now the brother thinks that I'm making all of these different videos about him. So he said, no, you made 3 videos and it's clear what your agenda is. So I said respectfully, this is why I think you're a bit dim. You're telling me what I did. You're deluded, my brother. And what is my agenda? Please tell me, because clearly you know my intentions and actions better than I do. This guy, and they're all like this, I swear to God, this guy, he thinks he knows what my agenda is. He thinks he knows what my intentions are. He doesn't even know who I am. And this guy also thinks that he knows what I'm doing. Like, I told him that I made 1 video and I split it into little parts for TikTok and Instagram. He's not having it. No, as far as he's concerned, I made 3 videos plus a YouTube. And this is what I mean about these people. They have no self-awareness. He has an idea, an assumption, and he believes that this is the absolute truth. And it's like, I'm telling him, bro, it's not. But in his mind, it's the truth, and that's all he's going to believe. And these are the people that are trying to teach Muslims. Wallahi, we have a really big problem on our hands. He said, you want clout, so you're rinsing every little video out of it. Come on the live, clarify what you mean, and I'll listen to you and hear what you have to say. I'm sincere. Just fear Allah and join. So obviously he's indirected that he fears Allah too, as well as being sincere. Instead of making videos about me calling me extreme and mentioning ISIS, are you Majnoon? Majnoon means crazy. Ironic, eh? He says, come upon the live and prove you're right, and I'll publicly retract my statement if you can prove I'm wrong. So I said to him, it's your, as in you are, not your. These people can't even speak English, they can't read and write, and they want to teach the Muslims about Islam. I said, Sheikh, I could never prove you wrong. You are the guided one, mashallah. Not to mention the sincere one. Then I thought I'd educate him a little bit. So I explained to him that your right means something different. For example, my right not to be pestered and annoyed by a narcissist who thinks he's so important that I should debate him. So he replies, you know what you're doing. Again, you're. So I said, tell me, bro, because you know better than I do. He says, okay, since you don't want to go live, let's hop on a call. I actually want to know what you believe and why, and have a conversation with you. So I said to him, wait, are my 24 hours up? Because yesterday he gave me 24 hours to go on a live with him, or else he'll go public. So I said, okay, forgive me. And this was sincere, by the way. I said, look, forgive me. I know I'm being cheeky, but honestly, there is no benefit in us discussing anything at this point. It will be a waste of both our time. If you want to understand my views and beliefs, watch my vids. Then feel free to reach out with questions or counter views, etc., and we can discuss them. So he replies, this is what I'm saying. You're being very condescending. Again, you're. It's not a waste of time. Obviously, he knows what apostrophes are because he wrote it with it's, as in it is, right? So why can't he use it with your? Anyways, it's not a waste of time. If you don't want to go live and discuss them, we can go on a call. Because you made 3 videos about me and a 15-minute YouTube video about me. Again, like I explained to him, it's 1 video and clips from it. And you made some pretty serious claims against me. All I said was he's stupid. I mean, if he wants to take that as a serious claim, he can. I made no other serious claims about him other than he's stupid. Come on my live and we can get a mediator. You can have a specific time to speak, and so can I. We can understand each other's points, but this whole running away from it and making several videos on me, it's just going to make you look silly when I release my video. So you might as well come on my live and discuss your views with me. What can I say? I'm running because I'm scared. I'm scared of his clams. Okay, so I wrote, now I'm curious. I want to see the videos. Maybe I'll learn something. The irony of all of this is he's trying to scare me, right? He's trying to put me off, but he's actually intriguing me. So I actually want to see this video now. He wrote, AK, just come on the live before you embarrass yourself. You're a grown man. Again with a yaw. Stop running away from an honest conversation. Honest, yeah? Did I tell you these people have no self-awareness? I said, please stop begging. You're, with an apostrophe, you're a grown man. Have some shame. He said, nobody is begging. Low self-awareness or what? I'm just giving you an option before you humiliate yourself on the internet for speaking about the deen with no knowledge. So I said, go for it, bro. Humiliate me. So he corrected me. I said, humiliate yourself. Stop twisting words. So khalas, come on the live tonight, inshallah. I said, no, I want to humiliate myself. He wrote, no, you're going to humiliate yourself because of the silliness of what you're going to come out with. But 5 p.m. tonight, join the live. The bro just set a time, right? As if I don't have a job and I don't have family and I've got nothing to do other than respond to his call. This is what I mean. This is narcissism. This is when somebody thinks that they are so important that you will just throw away your life to run to their call. He doesn't realize that he thinks that this is important to him and he thinks that he's important. I don't know who he is. I don't care about him. He made a video about me. I responded to it. Like, it's not that deep. I really have no interest in his life or who he is or what his views are. I just saw something stupid and I thought I'd challenge it. So I said to him, may Allah bless you, you've given me good laughs. And I'm not lying, I've been reading his comments and I've been cracking up. And obviously he's taking it all seriously, but with me, I'm just sitting there responding to him, trolling him and having a good laugh over it. So he goes, and I've also got the recording of you and your sheikh speaking. This baffled me, right? So I said, who's my sheikh? I don't have any sheikhs. There's no one out there I consider personally, I'm not saying they're not, but personally there's no one out there I consider a sheikh that I take knowledge from or anything like that, right? For anyone, it's a question I get asked a lot. Who's your sheikh? Where do you study? Here's your answer. I don't have a sheikh. And after many years of following people blindly, I now look at the Quran and I do my own reflection and take my own guidance from it. The Quran is sufficient as a guide for mankind, and the Quran is for all of mankind. It's not for the shuyukh or the elite or whatever it is. So that obviously, I'm not gonna lie to you, that did kind of annoy me a little bit because his true colors are now showing. So I said, are we blackmailing now? And I said, you scumbags are all the same. That's what they do. Look at Ali Dawah. All of these Dawah bros, right? When they can't address your points, they start coming at you. This other guy, some skinny guy that wears a scarf that thinks he's a sheikh because he wears a scarf and holds a pen in his hands. He's talking about other brothers' professions and what they do in the private life because he can't actually address the points the brother was making. They're a bunch of bullies. They're thugs. They intimidate people into silencing them or into submission or into conforming to what they say. We don't live in the village anymore and it's just not going to cut. We're sick and tired of it, right? Your bullying is not going to work. So then he says, where you say clear-cut statements of kufr. So if you want me to bring that to you, I can expose you. I can expose your kufr like that as well. Hence why I am saying, come and join the live and have a conversation. But if you want to do the making videos about me and dodging conversations, I'll just expose all of your disbeliefs in one video. It's simple, AK. Join the live and have a conversation. Okay, again, these people are absolute muppets. They're stupid. They think that I'm upon kufr because I disagree with them. They think that my premise upon which I understand and make arguments is the same as theirs. So when my conclusions are different from theirs, they think that I'm now deviated or whatever you want to call it, right? They don't realize that my premise is different. I read the Quran and understand it differently the way they do. So just because I don't agree with them doesn't make me a deviant. It makes me someone who understands the Quran and the message differently to them. But they're too stupid to understand that because they believe their interpretation is absolute truth. They believe is objectively true. And that's what I mean by not only are they stupid, but they have very low self-awareness. Clearly, I mean, you can see this guy's insecurities oozing. 2 whole days he's begging me to debate him. I live in his head. I don't know who he is, but I live in his head now. And he's not going to be able to sleep at night because of that insecurity. It's eating him up. He needs me to respond. He needs a reaction from me. But I'm not going to give him the satisfaction of giving him that reaction. So he says, you know who you had a conversation with. Nope, not Blackmail. And again, this is what I mean. These people are stupid. They don't know what they're doing. This guy's been begging me for 2 days. Oh, I'm not begging you. This guy just blackmailed me right now. If you don't join my live, I'm going to expose you and your sheikh and this private conversation you had, whatever that means. I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, that's what I mean. Again, he can't see what he's doing. He's blackmailing, but he can't see that he's blackmailing. And then, so I said, no, go ahead. Please expose me. Just stop begging, harassing, and annoying me, for goodness sake. At this point, I'm getting tired, right? And the thing is, again, ironically, he is trying to intimidate me into this debate. He's trying to threaten me into this debate. And he thinks that by blackmailing me, he's going to get me to jump on board. He doesn't realize that all he's doing is intriguing me. I want to know this sheikh. I want to know this conversation. I want him to put it all out there now. I'm genuinely intrigued. Okay, or you can keep making your videos and wanting to get your clout. I'm hoping to expose your disbelief and crazy statements to the internet, inshallah. I'm going to expose your disbelief and crazy statements to the internet, inshallah, to show people who they really are taking their deen from. Nobody is begging, AK. Bro, you can keep telling yourself that, yeah, but the world's going to see this conversation. We'll see what conclusion they come to. I'm just simply giving you a chance to not make yourself look like a fool. How kind of the brother, mashallah. This is what I'm talking about. This is the Islam we all need to follow, you know. He's giving me a chance to not make a fool out of myself. Mashallah, what a beautiful brother, what a beautiful heart. Obviously I laughed at that. I've got that long conversation that you had. Bro, please bugger off, make your video and expose me already. Then I asked him, just so he can expose himself, is it a private convo? He said, so you're not going to come live? It won't be private anymore, since all you have said in there was disbelief and shirk. So you can either come on the live tonight, or I will include that in my video, inshallah. So I said, I see. So you're going to expose a private conversation, very Muslimic of you. You're so righteous, mashallah. He says, if you knew anything about the deen, you would know that it's completely permissible to publicly expose one's kufr if they are misguiding people. Yeah, show me the evidence of the Prophet, please, and show me the ayahs of the Quran that says that. But I never said I'm righteous. But no, you are not righteous. Everyone can see that, except for you. You're not saying you're righteous, but you believe you're righteous. You believe you know things that you don't know, and you believe that you are more righteous than you are, my brother. Just because you can't see it doesn't make it so. But AK, tonight, 5 p.m. Don't run away. Have the conversation with me, inshallah. Wallahi, it's tiring. It's draining. Lord have mercy. See you at 5. The brother is still persisting. Ya Allah. So guys, this is what I mean. These are your Dawah bros. This guy's got some 1,000-something followers. All of them are, I guarantee you, are, unless they're there to troll him, are stupid, idiots, dimwits, people with no brain. And this guy himself, he thinks he's righteous, he thinks he's a man of God. He's nothing but an ignorant, unaware, dumb, hypocritical, self-righteous, thug, intimidator who thinks he's a righteous Dawah bro. Guys, wake up and smell the coffee. No one is buying it no more. We can see through your stupidity, and we're not going to take your bullying and your intimidation anymore. And let that be a message to the rest of you Dawah bros. And one more thing, if you're going to contact me in my DMs, make sure anything you say to me privately, you're happy to say it publicly. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.